With a Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins.
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Miami Dolphins. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Vegas. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he won't get away. Good overhead tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Pat Fryermuth, touchdown Raiders. His 4th TD grab of the season. On now for the extra point, here's Will Reichert. It's up and through. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Go check, go check. Get up. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Got it. Ready?
2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end, Arundé Gadsden the second. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 35 yards.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. He connects with Jordan Addison. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Dolphins first down.
62. Check. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Second down and 8.
Ready. Bronco 80s. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Let's go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. It's his second touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
And now flags come in. This kickoff goes out of bounds. Special teams with a mistake on the kickoff. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll get that to his tight end. That's Ja'Tavion Sanders. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. To the right, caught by Sanders. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first. Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll get this out wide. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. So it's a pretty manageable third down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready. Cougar 19.
First and 10, and they give it to Pollard. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Tackle made right at midfield. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Caught Tony Pollard. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
Ready.
Here's Pollard running left. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Ready up.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Viking 8. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Hut, hut.
He'll drop to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Come 19! Come 19!
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going.
Lions! Cowboy 80! Ready, right?
They'll look to throw yet again. This one is caught by Kirk. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
12 yards. That's another Dolphins first down.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Stephanie! Bronco 80! Let go!
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Go!
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Okay, ready?
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Greg Russo. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. A play fake. Now Williams. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Ready, ready. 19, 18, here we go, here we go. 19, 18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL like than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 4. They'll run here with Pollard. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Roll, roll, roll. Streak, streak. Ready.
Again, it's Pollard. Ooh. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it.
Okay, ready.
He's able to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10.
18-2. Cougar 19. Go.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and they'll take this down inside the 35. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Now Pollard, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Back. Panther 60, Panther 60. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And The Dolphins will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the bootleg, it's Williams. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Williams. Here's a screen set up for 1. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Good-looking screen play there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. It is 2nd and 6. Throwing again, Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
2nd down, they need 7. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set. Set 19 Lion. Let go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Sanders. And they'll hold him to a gain of just just a couple and sets up third down.
Next, go.
Back to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Miami.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Back to the air one more time. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
On the set. Set. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Miami. His second TD of the game. This one gives his team the lead.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
17, Raiders 10.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Pat Freiermuth, touchdown Las Vegas. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
That ties the game.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Will Weichert to
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
go. Bronco 80. 18, Pioneer.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 7, ready.
He'll drop to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. A big-time play for the Dolphins. And even 30 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now, faking the give. Forced out wide. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
3rd and a yard.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Ready, ready. Hop, step, check, smash, check, smash. Check out.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
There's a short one caught by Miami. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Taylor Rapp is there to stop it.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Dolphins 43.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 7. Atwell sent in motion here. And it's caught out wide on the RPO. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Williams to throw on second down. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Williams gets it on the draw, and he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Traditionally in 1st and 10, Mike, a defense is not playing for draw. So I think in this case, it was their quick reaction to the ball and able to get someone to meet the runner and stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football, setting up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's got another one. Pat Fryermuth, touchdown Raiders. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Reichard's good with the extra point. And the Raiders will go up by 7. Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Irving now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And with the defenders biting on that hard play action, the tight end knows he's going to be open once he crosses that linebacker. All his quarterback has to do is get his hips turned around and deliver the ball on target, and it's an easy first down.
Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. This one is caught by Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Come on. Set 18 card. Panther 60. Panther 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let go.
They'll look to throw again. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
He's got room to roam. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Panther 60. Ready? Unlock line. Cougar. Go.
He'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Now back at the 4 for second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Just a simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
The second down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one into the hands of Atwell. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Throwing on second down, Williams. No one open, he'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Raider first down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. And you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Williams to the 5-yard line. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Another one from the 5, second down and goal.
Ready to run.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And He will score again. Pat Fryermuth, touchdown Raiders. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Will Riker down, on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Raiders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there.
Will Riker to kick
Riker
off.
out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Got ready? Stop, ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Bronco, Buffalo 18. Go.
Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Marcus Davenport in there for the sack.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
This is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Everybody in that defensive huddle just continues to remind themselves, you know they're going to take shots. They're going to try to throw the ball over your head and see if they could generate a big play. So continue to defend it just like they did there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. This one's just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it's going to be 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
What's up?
Off play action. Here's Williams. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson. He gets in to record his 2nd sack of the game, number 4 on the season. On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Here's Williams. Throw on the run is complete. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.